Well, here is some sad news today, and I don't mind sharing these things because we all go through these things in the hobby. I have a male Cabensis, and this is one of my breeding males. When I was breaking down my tank and getting things together, I noticed that this guy was in bad shape. Now he has got some serious illness going on. He's got two swollen eyes. He has not been eating. His stomach is not looking great. I believe he has an ulcer on his stomach, and his color has faded, showing you that he's really is in bad shape. And so usually, I got him in this quarantine tank because I've had him for a while. I just don't have the heart to really get rid of him, which I really need to actually probably get rid of this fish because he's not going to make it. But when your fish get this far, let me continue to put the camera on him if I can. See if I can or not. But when your fish usually gets this far sick, this far ill, like this guy right here is, he just, let's see. Oh, he keeps wanting to move. He's moving pretty good though. But when they get this sick and they get this ill, the best thing to do is to really try to do your best to, it's probably best to get rid of them or maybe euthanize them. This guy here is just really sick. He's not going to make it. When they don't eat and they're not going to eat for several days, that within itself is already weakening the fish. And this fish already has a bacterial infection, an internal and probably an external bacterial infection. And he's just far too gone for me to really do anything for him. I've kept his water clean. I've, of course, that brown stuff on the bottom is just a little bit of bacteria that I've poured in there from my filter just to cycle his tank really quick, so that's not hurting him. I've salted the tank. I've used Seachem Kineplex, and I used some Epsom salt. But all these things is not going to work now for this fish, to be honest about it. He's just too far gone. So when you have a fish like this that's really sick and that's just too far gone, you really need to try to understand sometimes it's best to euthanize the fish and just not to have them to suffer much more longer. And so that's what I'm probably going to end up having to do, is euthanizing them some kind of way, some kind of humane way, and so that he don't have to suffer like this very much longer. Sometimes it's like that in the hobby. We'll have a fish that is just too far gone, and there's just nothing we can do about it, really, but euthanize them. It's just a sad case. All my other fish are fine and are super healthy. Nothing at all wrong with them. This one here, I don't know what exactly happened to him, but he's definitely suffered some internal damage as well as some externals coming from the swollen eyes, and you can definitely tell he's suffering from internal as well. He keeps moving his mouth. So these are all signs that this is probably a bacterial infection. I really don't see anything external, such as fungus or anything like that. But when you get bacterial infections, these are rough infections to treat if you don't catch them in time. And which sadly I have not been able to catch this guy, and I've not been able to catch it in time. So I'm going to just try to figure out a way how to euthanize this guy probably soon, and that way that will stop his suffering. So these are just some things that I want to share with you on my fish journey. I've been doing fish for many, many years, and throughout the years I've had fish to die and get diseases and that just can't be treated, no matter what you do. So the best thing to do, like I said, is just figure out a humane way on how to euthanize the fish. All right, well, this is Marcus again from Aquarium Hacks. Have a nice day.